Listen.
If you do not understand white supremacy, what it is, and how it works, everything else that you understand will only confuse you. Now sometimes people say, well, you mean everything that I understand will confuse me if I don't understand racism? Yes, because racism is the dominant political and religious motivating force among the people of the planet in all 9 areas of activity: economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. That covers just about everything that any person, minute by minute, might be doing or engaged in any time of day or night, anywhere on the planet. Yes, we need a code for everything. The white supremacists, if people will permit me to use that term, because I'm not going to move from it. I've had all kinds of suggestions down through the decades about, well, stop saying white supremacy. And I'm going to say, no, I'm going to say it because it works. When you actually use it, it works. You may not think that it works, but it works. White people don't like that term, even though they are the ones that gave it to me. I never heard this term white supremacy until I heard it from white people. They were bragging about the use of it. But I stick with what they're bragging about because one thing, it's true. Okay? Supreme just means a person can tell me what to do and I don't know what to do about it and I don't want to do it. But I still have to do it because I don't know what to do about it. That's all supreme means. Okay, and if you base that on being white and you're able to pull it off, then that's true. Now, I say in order to solve a problem, you first have to recognize it is a problem, even though the problem is more powerful than I am. I can't walk around in jail saying I'm not a prisoner because it makes me feel better. Many black people want to feel better instantly. That is natural. I fully understand that. But if you're a prisoner of war and you decide while you're a prisoner, you know what? I'm going to stop calling myself a prisoner. I'm going to say that I'm a king. I ain't no prisoner. I'm a king. And that warden, he's the prisoner. Look, he's on the other side of the bars. See? So he's my prisoner. I got him in jail. That's why he's here. He's right here with me. And so that makes me feel better. Sure, that's a big temptation. But that doesn't motivate you to tear down them prison walls. See what I mean? Because that's what I'm trying to get to do. And that takes some courage. And that takes admission of the truth that we have been beaten. We're not just walking around doing whatever we want to do. The black people of this planet, we have already been beaten. But we need to get some adrenaline going to fight against the thing that has conquered us. Because it's what? Evil. And it needs to be replaced. We're not just trying to survive in this system. No. We are trying to dismantle the entire system. Or we should be. And anytime that's not our objective, then we have no business doing anything. Well, according to what I've written in the code book, black people are not qualified to celebrate anything. Prisoners are not in a celebratory condition. Black people are prisoners of war. The non-white people of the planet in the system of white supremacy were born in captivity. We're still born in captivity, all of us. Everybody of color on the planet is born in captivity. Captivity to whom? To racist man and racist woman. The white supremacists of this planet. You're born inside of their prison because they dictate what you do in all 9 areas of activity and what you don't do. Economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. They dictate this to all of the non-white people on the planet. And so you have to think, speak, and act according to what they allow you to do. So you're in prison. And so you're not, prisoners are not qualified. They can go ahead and do it, but you're not qualified to celebrate anything. But the white supremacists love for their prisoners to celebrate everything, including being in prison. Celebrate that.
Yeah.
Okay? Have fun. Get out there in the prison yard, and I mean, hey, just turn flips and sing and dance and play banjo. Slaves are always encouraged to do this.
To act a fool.
Entertain yourself. Entertain yourselves until you drop. But just be back on that job come Monday.
Yeah.
All right? Stop acting like we are not prisoners of war. Act like we are prisoners of war. Now, prisoners of war, and that's why I sometimes refer to a movie called Shawshank Redemption. Or you can look at some of the war movies, I mean, where people are prisoners of war. What do prisoners of war think about doing? They think about not being prisoners of war. That's their duty. That's your duty. Black people have a priority throughout the world, and I've been repeating this on this program and on other programs, and I say it in the book and everything. What is black people's priority as a rule? When you go among any black people right now, right where you are, right where I am, what is the black person's average priority, minute by minute?
Show it off. Show it off.
I will answer according to what I have observed and what I am a part of myself, really. But I have made it a non-priority in the last 30 years, I mean, because it doesn't make sense. And it hurts me to have had that priority, and that is to every day wake up with one thing in mind. The average black person, if we'll tell the truth, do whatever it takes to impress another black person. Stop and think about what black people talk about, what they plan on doing. Hey, man, I'm going to have some time off this weekend, all right? Time off to do what? There's nothing we can do except adopt a code to get rid of the system of white supremacy. That's what I've been saying for years. You're not going to be able to stop this in this system. The system is set up for that. It's set up to make that happen. That's automatic. This is not some fluke in a perfect society. I mean, this is the government of the non-white people of the planet. It's designed to do that. Black people getting pulled over and shot down repeatedly. And the balloons on the fences, the hugs and the kisses in front of a church, that's going to continue for the next 10 million years. As long as you have this system in place. You're supposed to be, these are not incidents. These are built into the systems. These are requirements. If you're a white supremacist, this is what you're supposed to do. You gun down black people. That's what the guns are made for. And black people are given guns only if they are going to use these guns against other black people. And that's been proven every day. And we have bought into it because that's how we show off among each other. Man, I'll kill you. I'll kill you right now. You ain't nobody. You ain't nothing to me. You know. No, I ain't going outside and getting no fist fight. I'm going to kill you right now. You dead, man. You don't say nothing like that to me. All right? Now, what do I get out of that? I get a rush feeling, like a cocaine high. All right? And then I stand a few, a couple of weeks later, a couple of months later, well, I apologize, and, I lost my temper and whatnot. That's all built in. The white supremacists know you're going to lose your temper. Against other black people. And they know you're going to do what you did, because that's all a part of their plan. They know us better than we know ourselves or know anything else, all right? Because they taught us, and they taught us to hate us. We go around talking about Black Lives Matter. Black lives do matter, but only the people who don't matter. Stop acting like we are not prisoners of war. Now, some people have said they've seen some cartoons of my work on the internet.
that have been presented, and that it pretty well embellishes what I have been trying to say in my textbooks. And to the extent that it does that, well, that has been, from what I understand, some people reported to me, a plus. Because they didn't understand what I had written very well, but when they saw those cartoons that just repeated what I was saying and attaching my name to it, and came right out of the book, the material did, they say that they better understood it. And I can understand that because people are kind of visual, particularly in the year 2021 now, more visual than ever.